So glad to have all of you here. Welcome to my home studio. I am Michaela and I am in Toronto, originally Takaranto. So very honored to be living and working and learning on this land here of the traditional territory of the Huron-Wendat people, the Anishinaabe, the Haudenosaunee, and the Mississaugas of the Credit. I'm seeing all your names popping up. Hello, Rosa. Thank you for joining from Milwaukee. Wonderful. Such a variety of places around the world, and really feeling that it's such a reminder of how connected we are and can be across the wavelength. Even with distance, even with turbulent times, there is this lightness of coming together in unity, in community. And I welcome each and every one of you to the Energy for Impact Community Circle and Space. This is a virtual gym which was created by Kelsey Corey, who is here with us this evening. She is an amazing space holder and practitioner of EFT tapping and many movement modalities. And she had this vision of creating a space where people could come together across the distance. And there's emphasis on emotional fitness. So we're coming together to tune up our hearts and our minds, which ripples out into our physical well-being, of course. So with that intention of community on this evening, or whatever time of day it is for you, we will be honoring self-love and what it means to fill up our own cups, and how when we do so, it ripples forth into the places and the people that we love. So I am a certified sound therapy practitioner, and for those of you who I have not met, my work is with crystal singing bowls, as you can see here in front of you. And these are amazing instruments which vibrate and emit frequencies, all very different and unique frequencies. And they are here to guide you on this experience, this immersive journey. And in the EFI Gym, the modality of the month is sound healing. So exploring how sounds can produce healing outcomes. And there's no one size fits all with this. So there's no equation as to how sound can do this, but more that it's based on intention and it's based on each individual. But science does prove that everything that is in motion elicits or emits a vibration. So therefore, every cell, every muscle, every bone in your body, even every thought in your mind is producing its own frequency right now and its own vibration. So pretty incredible. You are a breathing symphony of life. So, and when we come together in ways that are connected to sound, we're practicing something ancient. When we bring our voices together, we're practicing the medicine that has been prominent for centuries. And when we create sound together, it's actually proven that our heartbeats start to sync up, even across distances like this. So we'll be exploring all of the above, a little bit of sounding, we'll be exploring a little bit of movement, breathing, and of course, being bathed in sound. You can think of it like being submerged in a warm jacuzzi or bubble bath, but instead you're submerged in sound waves. So this is a good time to really set your space if you haven't done that already. If you can, you might turn off notifications, silence any of those ringing, dinging devices, which connect us to, and I know we are connected over a screen. So just thinking about how you might create this undisturbed space as much as you can, which sends that signal to yourself that this is time for you. So maybe you have cushions or blankets or cozy things available, and that's also great. You might consider having headphones around. You might have a speaker. And just know that as we travel through this experience, each of us responds differently. So this is an invitation to self-attune and to notice, how are you doing? What adjustments do you need to make as you go? And you're always welcome to step away or tune out as you need, or to lean in if that feels right for you. Again, I thank you and I'm grateful that we are here together in this moment. And I'd like to open with a little song about that, about being in a moment in a shared reality. And this song includes a deep breath, so let's begin there. So finding a comfortable position, you might start seated or you might already be lying down. You might even choose to stand and move at any point, and that is welcome too. So we'll begin with a deep breath in and a full breath out. You might sigh out from your mouth. One more deep breath in, fill the belly, fill the chest. And let it flow out, allowing any sound to move through that feels natural. Deep breath in, full exhale. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. This breath is everything. Right here, right now, this moment is everything. We are connected through our beating hearts and our breathing lungs. We are connected like a fabric sewn together as one. Breathing in, breathing out, this breath is everything. Right here, right now, this moment is everything. We are connected through our beating hearts and our breathing lungs. We are connected like a fabric sewn together as one. You might take a hand over your belly and a hand over your heart if that feels right. And just breathing into the contact of your hands upon your body. This loving gesture, this reminder that you are worthy of loving attention. You are worthy of care. You are worthy of pausing to feel your humanity, to feel your energetic presence and power. You might hum along with me here. When we hum, we stimulate a vibrational massage in the body. All of the cells start to dance. So let's raise our voices up with intention of gentleness, self-love, and community love. Let's do that a few times. Whatever sound comes out is right. Your sound is different than mine. One more. into this experience. I trust that you are settling and finding your own rhythm. We're going to begin to move the body gently and with awareness. Just very subtle movements here, so no need to get up if you're already lying down. And these movements are a way to just prime our systems to receive the experience. And again, we're starting to activate many different areas in our nervous system. So we're stimulating the parasympathetic nervous system, responsible for rest and digest. We're starting to slow the brain waves. We're giving ourselves that vibrational massage. So there's lots of benefits which are taking place in subtle and monumental ways. So I invite you to connect now to your breath. As you inhale, draw the shoulders up, back, and down. And let's try that a few times. Inhale, the shoulders draw up, back, exhale them down. And then a few more of those in your own pace. So if you're lying down, you can even do this in a more subtle way. Inhaling and exhaling. Releasing any tension in the shoulders, a region which also holds a lot of energetic and emotional awareness. So one more full circle in the shoulders. And may the sound wave be a symbol of release as you let that exhale go and let any stagnant energy go. Now we connect to the neck. So one ear might come to one shoulder as you breathe in. And as you exhale, drawing your chin to your chest. Inhaling, drawing the other ear to the other shoulder. Exhaling, chin to chest, and feeling this fluid semicircle now as you move through the neck. Notice how that feels. You're massaging, again, these regions that carry much tension and much awareness in our day-to-day. Do one more semicircle here. And breathing as you do. And you might switch now to just drawing your gaze over one shoulder and back through center and over the other and back through center. And now I invite a little self-massage, so you might bring your hands together to warm them up. Going a little bit faster, just feeling that inner fire. And then stopping to just pause and feel any tingling in the hands and fingers. And then taking peace fingers to the jaw. So both sets of fingers on either side of the jaws here, just in that hinge, the region of the hinge, and just starting to circulate the movement here as you circulate energy. Very gentle pressure. Maybe changing directions with your circles. And now bringing those same fingers up to the temples and circulating there. And feeling that you are giving yourself permission to release any busyness in the mind. So anything that you're gripping onto, maybe it's evaluation of the past. Maybe it is anticipating what may or may not be ahead. So permission to arrive right here in your experience of your fingers contacting the skin of your temples. Breathe deeply on the way in, allowing nourishment to fuel you up. And completely on the way out, allowing whatever you no longer need to be released. Good, and I'm going to invite one more movement, which is a gentle circulating motion of the heart region. So bringing one hand over the heart, Just starting to circulate over the heart as we stimulate this region, which carries many nerve endings, and a region that is, of course, connected to emotions and our emotional intelligence. You might change directions, and I invite you in this moment to think about what it is that you are ready to call in to this experience. And what I mean by that is, what do you need? What does your heart need to feel nourished? What are you seeking? Is it rest? Is it a pause from day-to-day tasks? Maybe you continue that motion or just keep the hand there, or relax your hands at your sides. And thinking about that for a moment, what is my intention in arriving to this practice? Knowing that sound is a carrier wave, or is a channel of transmission, so it carries our intentions out into energetic manifestation. So maybe find a word that you can just hold in mind. What first comes up for you when you ask yourself, what does my heart need right now? Is it forgiveness? Is it release of judgment? Is it allowance to be still and to pause? Is it playfulness, or inviting in laughter and joy? And what is it for you? And you might join me in humming now. Like I mentioned, humming is a powerful tool for regulating the nervous system and awakening our deepest intentions. So we'll start with a hum, and the hum will turn into a sound of ah. And again, notice if there's a little judgment or apprehension here. The voice is a vulnerable space, but I invite you in your own privacy right now to just experiment with this. See how it feels. Deep breath in. Whatever sound, whatever note comes out is the right one. Holding your intention in mind, one more. The sound of ah, which is the vibration for the heart. Deep breath in. I invite you to notice, to be an observer of your experience. What is coming up for you? What are the emotions in your heart? What are the thoughts in your mind? And instead of opposing them, resisting them, or interpreting them, can you simply envision them as clouds arriving and dissolving in the sky of awareness? You might make any adjustments with your physical body that you need to. If you would like to lie down and you haven't settled there yet, then you might do that now. And if you are lying down, can you soften the body into the surface beneath you just a little bit more? So that might mean allowing the toes and the ankles to release. And that might mean connecting to the backs of the legs and the entire volume of the legs as you invite them to let go. Noticing the space of the hips and maybe the surface beneath the hips supporting you. And checking in with the front of the body and the movement of breath in the belly and in the chest. So we're paying attention to one region, one sensation at a time now, with awareness in the fingertips. Can you feel that vibration, that tingling in the hands? And sensing the wrists, forearms, upper arms and shoulders becoming weightless. Tuning into the space of the throat and jaw. Maybe parting the lips to unhinge the jaw. Knowing that you can return to any of those movements or self-massage tools that we worked with to begin. You can return to those at any time. And now connecting to the length of your spine. So just bringing all of your awareness there. Tracing the spine from the base all the way up to the insertion point in the neck. And feeling the spaces between the vertebrae. Connecting to the space around the eyes and the ears, the region of the brow, which often is contracted when we are caught in thought. So you might have the eyes closed, or maybe not. Maybe your eyes are just softly focused in front of you. Bringing attention to the crown of your head and the scalp, allowing this region to soften. And I invite you now to feel your entire body at once. And what I mean by that is envisioning that your body is this vessel of life, energy, and awareness, this vessel of light. And maybe you're a visual person and you might bring this visualization of a glowing light, the center of your body, the center of your heart. Maybe this light has a color. Maybe it's translucent. Maybe it's dense. As you breathe in, this light starts to grow. This is the light of your awareness. And as you breathe out, this light diffuses and spreads. And you might affirm to yourself, I breathe in the light of awareness. I breathe out the light of awareness, knowing that your light is unique to you, and to honor your light is to stoke that flame. To honor your light is to allow it to be free-flowing and to move and dance through the world. breathing in the light of awareness, breathing out the light of awareness. And now allowing the sound waves to come and go, just like waves on the shore, knowing that everything that you are hearing is being birthed and created in this very moment. So it's spontaneous and it's based on this exchange that we're having energetically right now, even across this distance. Sharing in our breath and our beating hearts. Noticing how the sound waves are coming in contact with your experience. You might notice emotions or thoughts arising. You might notice sleepiness or alertness. All of these responses are natural and are part of your own unique process and journey. Staying curious and friendly with your attention. So just allowing whatever is arising to arise and allowing it to dissolve and transform. observing that sky of awareness and all of the changing weather patterns in your experience. And sensing the breath as it travels through you. Noticing the sensations as they come and go through the body. Connecting with any emotions or images in the mind. And instead of hanging on to them, just allowing them to follow their own trajectory in that sky of awareness. As the soundscape changes, you might acknowledge or notice how your inner experience changes. And perhaps the beating of the drum connected you to your inner drum. And this might be an opportunity to speak to your heart, or to listen in to the messages from your heart. Maybe there are some words that your heart is ready to hear right now. Perhaps, I am enough. I am wise. My emotions carry a teaching. I am worthy of loving care and attention. What are the words most authentic for you? You might just affirm those now. And embracing your breath again as you inhale, allowing the breath to fill the space across the chest. And as you exhale, allowing anything that you are hanging on to that might be weighing you down to just simply transform like a wave on the shore. Knowing that you are a part of this everlasting flow of life, which connects us all. Taking a moment here to just honor your experience just as it is, just as it was. Observing the natural soundscape around you and within you. And maybe you feel ready to transition and bring a little bit of movement back into the fingers and toes. Or maybe you need to stay there a little longer wherever you might be. There's no rush. Maybe there are some movements or stretches that you wish to take now. Send this collective wish into our hearts and out across the planet. May we journey. I invite you to think about one way you might take this with you, in the ways that you care for yourself and care for others, with generosity, with gentleness, with curiosity. And on behalf of the whole team here at the Energy for Impact Gym and community, I thank you for choosing to be here in this community experience. Please know there are many ways to stay connected, and that there will be another modality of the month next month where we will explore EFT tapping. So we invite you to reach out if you have any questions. We're going to post the email in the chat that you can reach out to. And again, I thank you with gratitude, with reverence for the energy that you've brought to this space. May we know love, may we know joy, may we know peace from within us all. Thank you to each and every one of you for the unique light and energy that you've brought. And I invite you to check in, to reach out, to ask questions, or share thoughts and reflections. I'll be here for the next few minutes. And again, with gratitude, there's Kelsey. Thank you, Kelsey, for holding this space and planting the seed for this to take place. And we will be here. I do offer regular sound baths in the EFI Gym, so you might consider joining us and looking into membership opportunities. There are many. Thank you all, and good night.